8 here at the Silverstone circuit. Looks to be a nice sunny day here for qualifying. As we get ready to see the top 3 drivers who are all within 18 points of each other, so any of the top 3 drivers could take away the title lead this day. Wonderful day here today.
Yeah, damn right about that one.
We do have all 3 of them here.
Getting pretty intense, I would say.
Maybe we could see a collision. That'd be pretty cool. Or it wouldn't, but yeah.
Well, there's 3 of them, so statistically 2 of them would crash, likely. That means the 3rd one would take the 25 points, more than likely.
Unless they just crash it on their own. You know, Matthew in France.
So in theory, if Solid and Matthew crash together, Armaking would take the lead, I believe. That would make it very much more interesting.
That definitely would. You could just get Sam and make a comeback. Positive to win the Tier 1 title with the Tier 2 driver.
Rapidly improving, you never know. You never say never.
It really is.
The AlphaTauri's on its way out. That's Solid. First car on the track.
If Andrea can perform, I think AlphaTauri can give Alpine a battle.
Yeah, Andrea.
Andrea has the pace, but you can't like.
Well, he has a qualifying ban, so a tough day. Invitation for him. Sort of looking to control. Well, just not lose any points today and just finish head on Matthew. I bet that's the plan. Win the race if you can.
To win, yeah.
But take no risks. That's what his plan needs to be. He's got the lead. Halfway past the season now. Now it's time. Take no risks. Just focus on finishing. All the pressure's on Matthew and Armaking at the moment. They're the ones behind.
Solid's got the yellow-walled medium tyres on for his first lap.
The Constructors' Championship, basically wrapped up, I'd say. Unless AlphaTauri start whacking 1-2s every race, I don't imagine he'll come back now. Or unless that.
Yeah, that lineup for Alpine looks deadly from the start.
Yeah, by far the 2, I'd say, some of the 2 of the most work driven, I'd say, do the most amount of practice for races, I'd say, those 2 out of everyone else. Anyway, Dom, walk us through this solid lap.
Right, so coming out of the final corner, it's flat out right-hander. Keep it to the left, don't go on the grass. Keep it in 7th here, around this, he goes up to 8th. Around this corner, it's flat out until you reach here, braking just at around the 50-meter board. And then you want the sharp turn to the right, get the car over to the right as much as possible for this left-hander here, and then over to the right again, so you can just drift it around the left, hit the 8th X, DRS open, down the Wellington Straight, down towards Luffield, and you get very, very late on the brakes. It's a long sweeping corner, and then flows here. You can try and move here in the race, but it's very difficult to hold it. And then on the throttle early, but gets a little bit out of shape there from Solid. He recovers, goes to the inside line, gets as much going down into Copse. Just a lift off the throttle here, yeah, slight lift, and then going as wide as possible there. It's just more of a banker lap by the looks of things. And then now we have Maggots and then Beckett's. Beckett's is where you start to shift down, and Solid loses the rear there from sicking it in 8th and keeping it there. And then now just down the hanger straight, just flooring it as much as possible until you get here, and then on the curb on the left is when you start braking, and then bring it out all the way to the left, all the track, everything you can. And here you want to get it over to the left again, and then the right, and then it will to the end of the lap where you just swing it around, and it's a 127.4.
No idea if that's good or not.
I think a 25.5 is decent.
I think that would be pole, I imagine. Armaking went round, not greatly confident, so I'd imagine. He kept it out the wall, luckily though. That's the thing about Silverstone, it's always a tricky track. You want to run low downforce, but you need high downforce. It'll be very tricky. Very easy to lose the car.
Proper mix. Back fan can't be Solid. Malik and Kieran. Matthew's invalidated.
Well, that from Solid might not have been as bad as I thought. Where's you next?
No, can't do better. And Pepsi starts his lap.
Galactic Llama
English
next
people
to
is
Solana.
invalid. It's Desert
Matthew spins at the slingshot. I think the Alpines are either they're playing some mind tricks or they are both got ropey setups on. The one of the two.
Here comes Pepsi, round cops. It is Has.
Well, they're soft
Just
as dirt.
about in the track limits. Let's watch. These corners are so much timer. Magus and Beckett's. It's pretty good from Pepsi.
Not as committed as Solid is, but pretty solid. What a
Yeah,
pun.
he didn't lose the rear like Solid did though.
True. Incredible hard braking to there with how much speed he's taking. A hard brake into this one now. Lose so much
He's
time
very
through
slow in
here.
that corner.
You just want to plant the throttle and get out, but you have to wait. Pretty decent lap, and it's a Solid lap might have been a very good. He might, yeah, he might pull the wool over our eyes.
I think it's Daryl next, then Deza, who just somehow doesn't invalidate.
Incredible what this game calls an invalidate and whatnot.
Oh, it's a good lap. Into the 27th.
Maybe,
It's Deza who goes.
maybe
eighth.
Daniel's become a social specialist overnight.
Well, at Hungary, so he has to do well somewhere.
Yeah, a bit of a shocker, but it was raining, so it's a bit more understandable. A Hungary race, probably the best race of the season I think we've had so far.
Look at this. Packer fans up to 2.5 tenths on his Delta.
Because I'm keen to start this second flyer. Walk us through the lap, Don.
So coming around sector 1, again a flat out, and then into this corner again, very sharp, but get it round. The cars have so much downforce, excuse me, traction on them, and they can just, you input what you want on your wheel and it just complies. Pepsi improves to 3rd, that's brilliant. And then around here a small luck up from Armour King, but it's looking good so far. Drifts out a little bit wide to then get early on the throttle and then floor it down here, because now the run down to Cops is completely flat out very easily. Packer fan goes on provisional pole with a 123. Through Cops with Armour King, there's a very slight lift. That was a very good line there. Then Maggots and Beckett's now. Let's watch what he does. He's using all the curb. It's so hard not to invalidate it through here. And then a little bit on the grass, which is exactly what you want. And then keeping it pinned to the left to get the shortest run down here. Excuse me. And then not as much curb used on the left. And then very heavy braking zone. You want to just about nail out so that you can get back on the throttle as soon as you're finished. And then through and on provisional pole. Good lap.
Very solid lap from Armour King.
Very tidy. You see what Harvey can do? Sam's first actually. Sam's on a 3.5 minute lap time. Ooh. Harvey looks messy and is on mediums. Yeah. Oh, it's P3 it is. Never mind. He messed up the final corner. If he didn't do that, or the penultimate, if he didn't do that, he could have been P2 right now.
It is interesting how Solid and Harvey both set their times on mediums, and they're both, you would say, relatively close to Armour King. Solid 5 tenths and Harvey 4 tenths. I don't know what the difference
I
is
think
around
that's track
here.
evolution as well.
True. Yeah, track evolution is also a factor, but a bit interesting. Solid, speaking of Devils, about to complete a lap. On the soft. What will it be? It's not fastest. Interesting.
27-1.
It's interesting because we watched Solid lap. It was very. They look perfect, but he's only improved
As
us.
if he was
Only improved 3 tenths on that lap. Very interesting.
P5.
He could be overdriving the car. That could be a problem he's having.
He's invalidated himself. His lap again. Not great.
Just puts more and more pressure on himself.
And though around the final corners.
All it takes is someone to make a mistake and park in an apex somewhere on your last lap, and your qualifying's ruined. By that mate, just go for it on the last lap and pray. Let's set an early banker in.
Here. He is always decent in qualifying. Midfielder, top end.
On the midfield, a tier 2 driver, tier 2 title contender.
Yeah.
Him and his dad scrapping away for it.
Right. Not a perfect lap.
Yeah,
It's good.
On the mediums as well. That.
It's good. Solid's going for it again. It's 3 tenths up. Coming into the final corner. So unless he messes something up, he's surely got provisional pole. And he does.
Yeah, provisional pole.
26.6.
Second lap on the softs. It's a bit questionable because they're going to be a bit more worn out than you want them to be, but if he's
I think he
confident
can improve.
in himself, then go for it. Clearly he must have made a mistake somewhere on his first lap.
Matthew's going for it again as well.
Almost flat through Cops. It was flat in the last game, I believe.
Yeah. These cars obviously have that lower downforce
Also,
due to the
the
floor.
new handling model as well is wide again. His car seems
Too many times.
car seems a bit loose at the end, at the back. Seems like it slides about a lot.
Here comes Jerker though on the end of his lap. It looks fast on the times. Like that feels like it's a very
Joker is
not.
pretty fast driver. It's not a great lap. It's not terrible though. I've seen worse.
Here comes Lurger as well with a 10th up. Can he beat Kieran? Make his way into the top 10. He has some time to gain in these final corners. He does!
P9.
P9.
Relatively close qualifying session at the moment.
Yeah, it really is. From 3rd down to, what, 13th? Or probably 12th or 11th.
Third down to
Or,
12th are doing a second of each other.
yeah. Even if you go third to 9th, that's very close. Or 5th to 9th. 5th to 9th.
Hurricanes rounding Cops. Hit the wall, but his car's still going.
Unless he has rear wing damage. That could be
They
a problem.
could do, but should be able to get back in time and get it fixed.
Should.
Not really driven the new handling model a lot because I don't really fancy playing this game quite a bit, but from what I've been told, cars are a bit easier to drive, although I'm seeing a lot of spins today. Makes me wonder if the setups have been changed a bit. Black armour, very wide in Cops, but not invalidated. That's something to note down. They've got an absolutely shocking Mike from Beckett's.
His Harvey wasn't his lap set on the.
It was on the mediums.
Yeah, it was.
Is,
So let's see what he can do on the softs.
he's put his
Oh,
line back on and now he's back up there. That's what you love to see.
oh, he did cut the inside of Cops and it didn't invalidate. It looked like he did. Anyway,
Nothing I'd like to see more than a 4-way fight for the championship. Black Lam doesn't
Lurger
prove.
disqualified.
Don't know what that was for, but yeah,
He's driving the wrong way. 4 tenths up for Harvey.
we must try to on the pits. He's not quite enough unless he finds 2 tenths in this final sector.
It's possible.
It's
He
pitting.
pits. Ooh.
It's gonna hurt if he invalidates his last lap now.
Oh, that will be very painful. Tap machine about to complete his lap. P11, not bad.
Does Matthew selected the medium, so interesting strategy. And he has come out in the mediums.
Druid's doing another slow lap.
Don't park it there. Leave anyone's on a lap.
No, I don't think so. Well, Sam is.
Pepsi's about to start a lap.
I think. Pepsi's been very fast today. But Sam isn't. I think
Yeah,
that's...
compared to normal, he's flying high. What you love to see, a former champion as well. Galactic Llama improves by 3/10, but not up any places. Worst thing about
Hypertier Racing's first champion.
the first thing about the
No, that's Harvey.
worst thing about Lurger being disqualified is he starts from the back now, no matter what.
Yep. It's pretty crappy.
Whatever he has done, it's misfired pretty badly.
I think he would have spun or something. They tried to get back on track.
Well, judging by where it
first.
was, I think he spun. They've tried to drive it back into the pits. So it's disqualifying because he's gone the wrong way, trying to get back in.
Somehow Pepsi didn't get validated when he went full off the track. I think he must have lifted. It'll be interesting to see if his
So
time's
many cars
competitive.
parked in turn one.
Oh, there's a massive queue.
Oh, Matthew's on a lap. He gets out of the way, Jerker.
Pepsi's the 10th up. I reckon he'll go again.
I think
The 10th isn't what he can do.
I don't imagine Matthew will be on pole with this lap, but it'll be interesting to see where he gets in the mediums. Attached off in the gravel trap. The amount of traffic right now is a bit outrageous.
Matthew's not had a good qualifying at all.
If Harvey lets him by. Pretty good. He's praying here if he invalidates.
It's the end of the session.
Invalidates
Harvey's
the roads.
not gonna make a lap.
He's kept it on.
He didn't. Oh, who's English Big Boy's out?
Yep. He was off in Pops. Sam sets a lap, only 11th.
Oh, great.
Great for the new Red Bull signing. Oh, Matthew's
Matthew
half
lost the
round.
rear. But it's P3 without that loss. Oh, if he wouldn't have lost it, at least the front row.
Arnakin doesn't improve. Solid goes faster by 2 cents.
Pakistan doesn't.
Darrell next. Can he improve? He's invalidated. Pakistan. Can he improve? He's a 10th to get 3rd. Got 3rd.
Oh, Pepsi invalidated.
Oh, Pepsi's ruined himself. What's Hurricane?
Oh, he would have been 4.5 tenths up. Ooh, he would have been P6.
Hurricane up to 5th. Somebody drives still on laps.
Matthew's going again.
Oh, I thought it was session over, but okay, go for it, Chief.
Yeah. Like, how has Harvey actually got to do a lap as well?
I had no idea. I thought it was over. It must have been delayed for us. Armakine's being hard blocked by Jerker. I've been jerking on a lap though, so that's just
Is
poor.
it invalid though?
Is he invalid? He is
Yeah.
invalid. That's a bit ropey then. Might investigate afterwards. Solid's invalidated.
Armor King 6 tenths down.
He's
Matthew's a
getting-
little bit down.
Yeah. He goes third again now.
No, Harvey was 6 tenths up, but he invalidated. He was 8 tenths up. He would have been on pot. No, he won not quite.
A muppet for not pitting. Well, for pitting on that first lap, that's what Harvey is. Would have been P3 otherwise.
No, he would have been P2.
Would have been P3 if Armakin still would have been ahead of him.
Oh yeah. that's sucky for him.
Fair play to
Hopefully he can bring
Matthew
it back in the
though,
race.
getting within a tenth of his teammate. Solid down the road again. But with the mediums and the softs, I think Solid and Matthew are pretty equal on pace again, which is always good to see. McLaren with a very, very good qualifying. Fair play to them. Pepsi managed to sneak into the top 10 as well. Harvey,
Yeah, Pepsi was a good quality.
Harvey's on the medium, so might be a blessing in disguise for him.
Potentially.
Potentially,
That's Matthew though.
depending on how the tyres turn out to be. Also, it depends on how the start goes, because tyre temperature is important, and when you're at the front on the mediums, they can be pretty cold. Can be pretty hard to get off the line. Interesting to see if Pack Fam and Hurricane can trouble Matthew into turn 1. Wouldn't that be a story?
Would be good.
I'd love to see the complaining we get if Pack Fam hits Harvey, not Harvey, hits Matthew. That'd be a fun one.
The McLaren comeback story.
And I thought it was raining. It's not raining though, I don't believe.
So not quite.
Very, very smog day in Britain. Just the average, basically our entire summer this year. Pretty accurate weather. Nice and sunny for qualifying. The race comes along, dead.
Exactly.
Funeral weather. Just what you love to see.
It is very dead, isn't it? It's miserable. It's not quite raining, but it may as well be.
It might rain. If it rains, I'll be happy. Yeah, it'll be a bit more interesting. Don't want to say Silverstone's not interesting, but 9 times out of 10, it's not interesting, especially in the game.
Yeah. It's not. It's a great circuit, but it seems like it should provide interesting races, and everyone loves the track, but it just doesn't
The
provide good races.
fast-paced corners aren't great for overtaking. There's not much you can gain on people in the fast-paced corners, is there really?
It's not terrible for racing.
That's not bad. Not the worst. I'd rather come racing here than like Australia, but
Yeah, it's just mediocre.
we're about to get the best race of our lives. Are you ready? There's going to be no safety cars and wheel-to-wheel action every lap.
I wish.
Going to be sensational. Going to wake me up from my tired mood, and I'll be bouncing off the walls in excitement today.
It's about to start.
Who's your money on to win then?
I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna say Pepsi.
I think Pep's going to win the race.
No, I think I'll get a podium. I'm gonna put my money on Harvey to win
Ooh, interesting.
with his comebacks. And Pepsi on the podium.
I don't think Pepsi's ever won a race. Might be wrong.
Yeah, this is the champion. No,
Did,
it was.
did he win a race that season? I thought he just like finished
Yeah.
5th every
He won
race.
several.
I don't know, I wasn't around at the start, so I don't know if he won races or not, but from what I'm aware, I don't remember him winning any races.
Pretty sure he did.
Pretty sure he won it on consistency, I know that.
Yeah. Who's your money on then, Cody?
My money is on, I think Solid will take it.
Who's your money on for a podium?
I think my money is on a Solid Matthew Arnold on the podium. I think
These three are like Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen.
it's very much a driver's circuit, this track. And I think it just comes down to who's... Well, I think the 3 fastest drivers normally get the podium around here. There's carnage, it's very easy to spin. But do I think they'll spin? I don't know. Matthew and Solid might spin. Matthew is closest on the mediums, less grip, more likely to spin. But Solid is prone to go round occasionally. So it'll be interesting. Armor King could be a shout. He doesn't spin often. He gets a bit unfortunate with his strategy calls. It puts him in terrible places, but doesn't normally spin. It'll be very interesting race this. Could be.
Some people are out of place in qualifying as well. Like Harvey would have been up on the front row.
Yeah, Harvey screwed it by pitting on that second flyer. I understand why he did it, but he should have set the lap. I would have set the lap when I saw how much I was improving.
Just hindsight's a beautiful thing, you know.
Yep, hindsight's 2020. Positive and dazzled. Cold ties into turn 1. Nothing more fun in life.
Especially when it's Britain turn 1.
Yeah, and the weather's miserable. You watch from the front, I watch from the back.
Obviously. Yeah, they go, it's lights out and away we go. Solid wasn't revving his engine. And Matthew's already dropped back several places. Armageddon, Solid's round already. And that's Armageddon leading. Harvey up into third. Wheel to wheel with Hurricane and Druid. Druid's up into second place.
There's
What's
been
going on?
a massive crash at the back with Andrea, Jerker and Galactical round and yeah, a bit bad. A lot of front wings missing. I'm pretty sure English Big Boy stalled at the start as well. Sam's under a lot of pressure from Positive. Positive is he would try and do a Hamilton into Cops.
Oh.
He's well ahead, no need to worry.
Yeah.
Kieran's got damage, definitely, he's very slow. Daryl might, no, Daryl's fine. It was a very chaotic start. Andrea's round again at the back. The worst nightmare if you saw this. I'm not sure what happened, but didn't sound great.
What's going on back here with the Alfa Romeo?
Matthew makes his move on Hurricane. Lovely little move. Hurricane's firing it back now. Down the inside. He's not giving up. Hurricane's still in there. Come on, mate. Don't let him bully you. Oh, there's contact. Hurricane defends it.
Brilliant.
Half the grid pit.
So many drivers pit. Yeah.
Hurricane.
This all allows Druid to escape.
Hurricane doesn't give a damn if Matthew's the faster driver. He defends for his life. Defends like he's on the last lap. Oh, that's what you love to see. Respect to driving.
Captain.
If you're Armor King, you've got a big smile because you've got a massive gap now. I'm not sure what happened between him and Solid to be investigated or not. You'll have to let me know about that, but we'll see.
Oh no, Solid just spun on his own pretty much.
No, fair enough.
I don't think there was anything between them. Solid went out wide, Armor King took the inside line. There was no wheel-to-wheel contact. And Solid just kind of binned it.
And might bottled it on the curves, I don't know. Solid's back at the 15th now after all the pits. All the pit stops.
He can bring it back.
Matthews hunting down Hurricane. Druid takes the grass cutting route. You'll love to see it. Dez's already falling behind the top 4, and Armor King's dropping everyone, as you'd expect him to do.
The wheel battles we hope for.
This could be
anyway.
for Matthew now, because Hurricane's going to have a bit of a toe from Druid. So, or just lunge it down the inside, the way it works. Or pray the tyres die. Huge train behind though, jeez. Harvey pit as well, that's a bit painful for him. A lot of carnage on that one. Good to see. Matthew's close, he's close.
Here comes tapped on Deza.
Not close, here comes tapped yet. We're down inside, easy
And
move.
he's up.
Matthew's looking for a run into Cops. I don't think he'll be close enough.
English Big Boy 2 on tracks.
Hurricane and Matthew not using much ERS, just chilling. There's Kieran's round in turn 1 and Jerker's round where Vettel spun.
Matthew's right on the rear of Hurricane here. The McLaren driver under immense pressure.
Got
Matthew on the
DRS,
inside line.
and the valve who's got the bigger toe.
Druid's getting swamped here.
Touches the back of him. Sam being overtaken. Sorry, very little tussle down here. Because everyone's out of position because of the carnage on that one. Sam a positive. Oh, no, Big Boy, sorry.
Druid's kind of setting the pace here.
I'm a king.
Oh, Hurricane's round!
Oh, no, he's not. What are you watching?
Yeah, he's in the wall.
Hurricane's round, Army King's not.
Yeah, I said Hurricane, sorry.
That's unfortunate. Well, that's ruined that interesting part at the front. Jim Matthews should breeze past Druid now with the DRS. And Druid's got no defence. Go on, Druid. Defend for your life. Make the race interesting. I believe in you. This is right behind tap. Find something, I reckon. He backs off.
Nah, not quite.
Smart about it. He watched the race. Jerkins retired in the
Jerkins
pits.
just retired.
Dre's close to being lapped. A bit of a nightmare. Yep. Matthew's going to breeze past Druid. No real. Bit unfortunate. The battle. Yeah. That's the fourth interested.
Druid keeps it. No, he doesn't. He was trying to find it though. Trying his hardest.
Well, he's having a look. I don't think he's far enough ahead though to really warrant anything. The battle behind those interesting. Pakistan and Desi make contact.
Positive and tap.
The track around the outside last corner.
That's good.
Might have a bit of damage.
Keeping it with
very
Matthew.
slowly. And now Sam's down his inside. So's Big Boy. There he has got damage. He's missing an end plate.
Can Druid get Matthew again? I think he can. Down the Wellington straight. No, he sticks behind for now.
I think he knows he's not in this fight at the front. Bit of a shame.
He's sticking with him though. Matthew's dropping back from Army.
Solid's making his way towards the massive train ahead of him. If you're Solid now, your goal is just finish third. Finish third or fourth, that's what you aim for. All you can really achieve. Hopefully we don't see any Alpine team orders and they're actually allowed to race each other. I'll be surprised if they are, but it'll be interesting. And Druid's still relatively close. No, he's not close enough.
Just drives in the grass. Gets
Fortunate. And now Track's right behind him.
Yeah,
breezing
got
on
messy.
past. I think Druid may look for a move. Look for me, though.
Pakistan pass tap. Tap.
And Des has got a really good run out of Vale. Not close enough though. Or run into Vale. Solid makes his way past Positive who pit.
This is a very early stop.
He had damage. Spine pit. To be fair to Druid, staying close in the DRS.
Yes, it's doing very well.
It's smart from Matthew if he's doing it intentionally. I doubt he is because he hasn't got the big brains for that. But if you tow Druid along for long enough, then it makes it harder for Solid to catch him at the end. Less points for Solid.
I think it's because Matthew's mediums aren't yet better than
No,
Druid's softs.
it's because the toe is very strong. Is very strong. That's what's keeping him close. Once he's out of, I imagine he'll drop back quite a bit.
So he'll have to have quite a bit of pace to keep up though within that DRS range.
He needs
Here comes
pace. Of
Track
course,
on
he's got
tap,
pace. Track's right behind him. Darrell's right behind Desra as well. Here they go.
Yeah, Track's gone past tapped.
That's the problem with this
Tap.
track as well. It's so just breeze on past around there, if it's close enough. Bit unfortunate. Now we just sit and wait.
Precisely.
Imagine it's
Positive and Pepsi at the back.
going to be a lot of switching positions. That's what I imagine is going to be happening now. This DRS train, it's going to be a lot of DRS pass followed by getting real taking the next lap. I think
Positive might get Pepsi here.
it's probably going to be like that
straight.
until Solid proves on up to the guys. Unless he got damage, he could have damage, we don't know, but I don't think he has. His pace is still pretty good.
Positive catching Pepsi like astronomically here. Round the outside he goes. Oh, he's
Hey,
good.
Positive
just keeps ahead.
Positive slapped a set of softs on.
Right.
If he wants to be racy, that's what he wants to be.
After Pepsi's got 11 seconds to make up to Harvey.
It's a bit unfortunate. And then when he gets to Harvey, he's got another 21 seconds to Galactic Llama. He's probably got about another 8 seconds to the guy in front of him by that point.
Well, Track gets 3 seconds for just eating the curb. When you get Pakafan though, the DRS is way too powerful. It is mental.
Only to be Pac-Fans here.
You can't defend against the DRS.
The Track, to be fair to him, Packer's not here, then he's going to have quite a nice gap to push up to Drew with him. Cruising behind Tap, who's holding everyone up for his Williams teammate to get away. Noticing a trend that the people in DRS trains are the ones picking up penalties.
Oh yeah, it's too hard to keep under control. Positive on Pepsi again with the DRS. Still goes to the outside line, but he'll be well clear this time. As Lurger comes and joins in this battle now.
A battle for 14th. What scrap this is.
Another DRS train. That was right on tap.
At least with these DRS trains, DRS passes happen. There's not like other tracks, like Monza, where it's just DRS train that you can't make the overtake at all.
English people and Dez around the outside of Cops, maybe? No, but he does force Deza deep, and then take the inside line, and then wheel to wheel down towards
You
Maggots.
can't go through here, surely. Surely not. No, he's going
They
for
tried
it. And then squeezes him out. Lovely bit of racing, but English big boy surely just DRS straight past here. Shouldn't be any problem. Probably don't even need to use a DRS. DRS, mate.
Goes on the inside.
It's gonna be side by
Tap
side.
fights it.
Deza's gonna fight it, but big boy gets it.
Darrell and Tap. Tap's just about stays ahead. Oh, good defending from Tap around the outside.
Track is closing in on Druid, I believe. Solid makes a pit stop. I was wondering when this was going to happen because he wasn't catching very fast, that's what I noticed. Seemed to be stuck at about a 4-second gap. Whether he has damage, I don't know, but it's interesting. AlphaTauri looks filthy, by the way. Not sure where his AlphaTauri's been, but it looks filthy.
It always is. The AlphaTauri is always really dirty. Maybe it's just Solid going.
I don't know where he drives it. Andrea.
The gravel.
Andrea, good on Andrea. He's just maintaining his gap to the leaders. It's about 20 seconds behind the closest guy to him. Just chilling. Just a practice session for him at this point. Matthews closing on Armor King. I wonder if they'll actually scrap or just have Druids drop back dramatically, as you'd expect when the DRS is gone.
They should scrap at the front because they're both in the title
I
contention.
don't know they will though. I know that.
They
From
should.
what I've been
If
told,
they don't,
what I've
I'm
been
not really
told,
happy.
they are very team oriented, team orders.
Here comes Darrell on Tap.
Go on
Up
side
into
by
sixth.
side. Good move, solid. Keep on pumping in the Darrell for the
Drew
podium.
pits.
Yeah, it's time to pit for the softs onto the hards, I imagine.
Harlequin stays out.
Drew, Solid's
Track
got
fastest lap.
a set of mediums on. He's fancies racing. That's what he fancies. If you're Solid, what you'll be doing is you push as hard as you can, trying to jump anyone. It's 4 seconds, so it's a bit tough, but you'll be going for it. Andrea is in been lapped. I'm not sure if he's spun or he pit. Darrell and Tap. Darrell's weaving away, but Farn's head rush acceptable.
They won't try anything into Cobbs if they're smart. Solid 3 corner cone. That's massive. Darrell just ate the grass, got 3.
Pick this lap. There's going to be under a bit of pressure from Andrea, maybe.
Did you just get another warning?
Bit.
You did. A little late for Albuquerque.
It's right on the back of Desert. He fancies going for it. He's solid. I said about the jump. Solid's closed 4 seconds because of the spit stop. He's certainly a fast boy. Yeah, he was 4 seconds behind Desert when he bounced.
On the
No, Desert's not. Desert's on a fresh set of mediums.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm wrong. I apologise.
I'm not sure if Desert had a slow stop or what, but Solid's going for it. He's a racy man.
We don't see a move there very often.
Not sure if there was contact on. I don't think there was. I think
No.
Desert just got deep.
That was good. Harvey fasting the big boy.
Could be under a bit of pressure if he doesn't get within the 1 second gap. Second, not sure if he was the DRS point. He's moving over to defend. He's trying to head there. His camera angle is beautiful. What a camera angle.
Positives ruined his race with his strategy.
I don't know. I do think it is a soft medium strategy, I do believe.
Yeah. Those softs aren't going to last until the end.
I don't know, they might.
What?
Well, everyone else
They're 4 laps old.
no, not. They're 1 lap old.
They're 4 laps old.
They're 1 lap old. I'm not sure what.
It says on my screen right now, 4 laps.
Who are we talking about? We're talking about positive or solid?
Positive.
Right. Well, yeah, it is races a bit. Now, to be fair, there's not much he could do. It was that or slap set of hards on, and to be fair, hards aren't very racy around here.
Yeah. Harvey's doing a decent job with them though, but he's got solid company now.
Someone's gone flying off in Chapel, I believe. It's Big Boy. He's back on the track now, and he's still got his wing on, so I imagine he's either spun or gone very deep. Solid's chasing Harvey down now, he's back in the points. Harvey with a 9 lap old hard can't really defend this very well.
Not doing a terrible job at it though.
Well, there's only another guy behind me for a lap, so. But solid job from Harvey to be back in the points on merit, you'd say, if he can make it to the end. Don't know if he will. That'll be an interesting one.
I think he'll make it to the end.
I think he will, but it's time to be finished. I think he'll probably at one point just be cooking a sack and do set softs on.
Might be worth it.
If you set a soft and try and steal the fastest lap off whoever ends up stealing that.
Here he goes
Fastest
now.
lap. Who has got the fastest lap? Andrea's got the fastest lap at the moment. And there goes Solid. Easy peasy. 6 seconds to back, bam, off you go. I don't think the win's on for Solid now unless there's a safety car.
No. Yeah, you're right.
I imagine it's between Matthew and Armstrong. And if it is, the Solid does go fastest at lap. So he's certainly a speedy boy. He's about 7 tenths quicker than what Armstrong's doing, so just shows you the pace he had.
It's the midway point in the race, and it's very boring now. No battles.
The DRS train's evaporated a little bit. Everyone seems to be relaxing, but there's still 19 people going. Which shows you one thing. The new handling model has cured the lead problem of everyone DNFing. I've jinxed this now. There's going to be about 8 cars. Oh, there goes one. Taps DNF. What's happened to tap?
You literally jinxed it.
What's happened to tap? How do you DNF there?
What the hell?
What's
You
happened?
just choose to.
No, his wing's off. He hasn't chose to retire.
No, as in like, he heard you say it. So he just
Spun.
smacked into the wall.
Binned it. How did he binned it? Half at the straight.
Not a safety car. It's right by an escape road, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't imagine it would be. To be fair, probably wouldn't expect someone to bin it down, though it is going to hurt a few people. Can't make it over to. How has he done that?
I don't know, he must have like lost his traction in the middle of a straight somehow.
No, you can't. Surely not. Unless it's like controller's DC'd or something.
Or his wheel just started
There was
calibrating mid-drive.
There was no one near him, so he's not hit anyone.
Sure, a pigeon tried to evade it.
He's stuck behind Daryl at the front. Oh, never mind. He's
Oh,
looking
here
for
comes
a
Armor
move.
King.
Okay, he's aggressive. Go for it. Out, dive, send it into tops. Go on. Matthew overtakes, well, a laps Andrea. Andrea's having a miserable time at the front. At the front, but not where he wants to be. Poor Andrea. Stuck 20 seconds behind the closest guy to him he can actually race. Matthew goes fastest. That's interesting on the old mediums.
Armor King past Darrow now.
Yeah, I wonder what the gap to the leader is. The gap to the leader is 28 seconds. I'm not sure what the pit stop window is, but it's going to be close. And that's not what you want to see, because Matthew's going to have a fresh set of softs on. So, Armor King will get.
Armor King will be closing that.
Well, I'd hope so, but Matthew just set the fastest lap, so he needs to hurry up and close it. Galactic alarm is off.
Looks like he's closing it.
And then Max and Beckett. Yes, but if anything, you want the gap to be about 20 seconds because Matthew will be rapid on those softs at the end.
Kieran v Hurricane, two very fast drivers stuck at the very back.
A solid starting
Wheel's
to
a wheel.
Iki is way close to the pack fam. Not really been the
This is a good
comeback
battle.
drive I've expected from Solid, but he has been a bit cursed by the fuel
And
spread
Hurricane's
being
round.
very big. And yep, Hurricane's round. All the potential Hurricane had, my god. From fighting Matthew like the last lap of the race, it was for the win, to spinning. To be fair, he's got 9 lap old mediums on, so you kind of expect the hards on, sorry, so you kind of expect it.
Yeah, he was battling with Kieran and spun at the final corner in mid-battle. I think there was a bit of contact.
Andrea's not last anymore, and Matthew's pit, so he's not really given Armor King the time to close the gap on him. So I imagine he's jumped him. Yeah, I think he's jumped in quite comfortably. It might be closer than I thought actually.
I don't know.
It's gonna, oh, it might be very close.
Armor King's ahead.
Armor King's just held it, just. Four lap all mediums versus fresh softs. Here we go. What a scrap this will be. Sam 4 seconds up the road just chilling on his old mediums.
I want to see some good battling here.
The track's harder. I imagine it'll be a DRS pass if they even allow it to pass each other. We will see. I hope there's a battle. I hope there's a lovely little scrap and they both go balls to the walls and send moves everywhere, but I don't think there will be. Drax on the fresh set soft as well, so he's going to be mighty quick. Track is only a few seconds behind Armor King. Track's got Nick P2 here. This fresh pair of softs. If you-
Oh yeah, Matt Armor King let him pass.
That is very boring.
Oh, come on. Can we just race for once?
Ain't it? We need solid up there so there's actually entertainment, but here we are. Track goes for the move on Druid. All just defends, goes for the switchback in the final corner. Beautiful racing. There's contact, he's pushed him off a bit. Very dirty from Track. If I was him, I'd give the position back. Because you pushed Druid off. Don't really race.
Oh, Druid rounded
drops
out!
it in the dirt, yeah.
Druid is not going to be happy.
The Track, you fucked up badly there, man. And there's a safety car now. You've pushed him off the track, and then he's dropped it in your dirty air. That's not great. And Track will argue he was far enough ahead, but from what I saw, don't think he was. And Solid's up to 5th. How's that happened?
Druid really deserved a good result today.
Yeah, he deserved it. He was just chilling in full race. Andre has been blessed by this because he shouldn't get lapped. Well, as I say that, give himself a 5-second penalty because he wants to make life difficult. It'd be interesting to see if Armor King pits. You know, slap a pair set softs on and go for it. Shorten, would you? Well, Track's on softs behind you, so he does pit. Yeah, he does. So at least we'll get some overtaking today. I wonder if Solid pits. Where would he come out? Yeah, he does pit. I think if you're not on the softs, you want to pit. You want to get off the softs. Well, not the softs, the mediums, and the hards. You want to get off them. Harvey's been blessed by this as well. The comeback drive from these two has been a slow one, but certainly taking shape. Sam's going to be in a good position after this, I'll tell you that much. And so is Darryl DeBauer, he's going to jump a lot of people. So, I think it's that time in the race where we stare at drivers' helmets.
Oh yeah.
Let's have a look. Matthews looks a bit shit. Can't really see it there. Yeah, doesn't really match his car. Right, doesn't matter.
No, Andrea can't even lap himself.
Ah, that's so unfortunate. Oh my god. Should have just gone the extra lap, my guy. That's so unfortunate. Track's helmet's not very good. Packers is shocking, to be honest. I'm not sure what the colour scheme was there.
It's 11.
Armours is just fucking Devin Butlers or whatever the guy's called.
Sam's is just Perez.
Yeah, Sam just took Perez's helmet and Nick Tate called it a day. Solid
is crap.
this Galactic one.
No, it's not. It's the state default but with different colours.
Is it? I swear it's the Galactic one.
I think.
Well, I've had this
I don't know, that's
exact
just
conversation before.
I think so.
Well, either way, it's too purple for his car.
Daryl's is pretty cool.
It looks cool, but if he was in Ferrari, not in Ferrari, he's in Haas, it doesn't really work.
It's got a little bit of red,
Yeah, nah.
but not the black.
Yeah, not the black and white. You need main colour really needs to be white on the Haas. That's good. I remember Harvey's. If the green was a bit darker, it'd be class.
It's a good helmet though.
Yeah,
Positives is nice.
Positive's nice, yeah.
Not sure what the blue's about.
Yeah, doesn't really suit his car, but it's a nice helmet. Although there is a bit of red that matches the AlphaTauri, but the Alfa Romeo, sorry, but that'd be great. There's yeah, that's meant for Red Bull, I think. So English Big Boys is a bit crap. Petschke's is just
Not for his car.
yeah, not for his car. Lurges is nice. Red and
Yeah,
black.
that's good.
Matches the car well. Kevin's is default. Hurricane, I believe it's Lando Norris's helmet. Very similar. He did blue and lime green.
Yeah.
Galactic Lime was his default. Andreas got a nice helmet for his car. Shane's trying to overtake the safety car.
They should let him.
Galactic Lime is going to be getting himself lapped in about, well, trying to unlap himself for about the next 20 minutes. Can't wait. Druid has opened up a Stu's report, as he so has Daryl the Barrel, who's still racing.
I told Andrea he can try to overtake the safety car.
Oh,
See if it lets him.
then the game don't let him.
Yes.
No,
No, let's see. It's making him. He's
Oh,
disqualified.
Well,
Ooh.
congratulations. You've just absolutely mugged his race off.
I said he could try. Try.
Well, to be fair, his race was over anyway. Well, congratulations. You've got Andrea disqualified. Tell Matthew to overtake safety car next, that makes it interesting. The track defend for 6 laps. That'll be fun to watch. Depends on the lead, that is.
Pakistan in third is good.
There you go, Pakistan.
Pepsi's in 12th.
Pepsi has not had a great race. Captain, well, to be fair, it's been a comeback drive for him, so much. Been a comeback drive for Harvey and Solid as well, and both of them have done a pretty good job. Positive as well, has been on a comeback drive. As you said, his strategy was ruined at one point. Now look at him, chilling. Who else? Who else made a comeback drive today? I think I'd be impressed with
Trax.
all. No, Track's always been at the front. It wasn't really a comeback drive. He's had good pace.
Look at his position.
Oh no, he's had an absolute cracking race.
I think the scales allowed him to gain like 10 in one lap.
Yeah, he's had the pace. He thought it overtook Druid, although Cuddle. That'll be. Yeah, he's up for that Stormer. Big boys up. Hurricane's down 10 a lot. Shocker. Oh. That safety car's in the slap, I believe.
Poor Andrea, man.
Well, you told them to your blue tool.
I know, I feel bad. He was like, "Can I try and unlap? Can I try and use it over to get lapped?" And I was like, "Yeah, go on then." He just did that.
To be fair, his race
I
was
said he
over
could try.
anyway. Yeah. Faithful tries to start anything, we'll just say blame Dom for it.
Yeah.
Matthews bolted and he's left him behind, so now it's the battle for second. Who's going to have it? And Pakistan and Armour King. Armour King's done him already. The mediums just aren't good enough to make sure to pit.
Solid on the inside
Solid
of Sam.
makes his move. He's looking to make around the outside of Pakistan now.
Here
Switches
comes
to the
Darryl and Sam
inside.
as well.
Just to lift off a little bit. Pakistan's a bit jittery. Darryl and Sam behind him. Darryl and Sam side by side until Lycom. I believe it's Lycom. No, it's not Lycom, that's Belgium. I'm so lost in Conan Angel. So forgetful.
Solid
Yeah,
on the outside
Solid.
of Pakistan at Cobbs.
Oh, surely not. Oh, and Darryl and Sam both go off. Surely not the bag to Beckett. Just be patient. And he's done it. And now Sam fancies it round the outside as well. He's confident, he's done it. And now Darryl and Harvey also fancy it. Oh,
Oh, this is brilliant.
Pakistan was done for not putting those softs on.
Stay
Shocking
in front right
mistake.
now.
Side by side between Darrell and Sam. Into the final corner. Darrell just holds it. Here comes Harvey. Oh, there's contact.
Darrell's round.
Oh,
Oh, he collects Harvey.
oh, 3 people are off. Put him off. Well, Desert. Desert's got no wing. Oh, oh, the Ferrari and the McLaren's been caught at the back. Oh no. And it's another safety car.
That looks bad.
That was a very bad. That was
Okay.
very bad. No
It
one
was all going
DNF.
so well.
No DNF after track's car. After track's missing the front wing.
It's been a pretty decent race this so far though, touch wood. There's actually been some decent racing and not crashing.
Yeah, second that we just had probably the biggest crash we've had in terms of the amount of cars involved.
Yeah.
What happened there? Sam and Darrell, I believe it was.
Yeah. Darrell collected Harvey, who collected Desert.
And I believe, I'm not sure if Ledger and Hurricane try and avoid it.
Independent.
Yeah, swerved and tried to avoid it and hit the wall. Or one of them's come on the track and forced them to hit the wall. One of the two. Oh, just like that.
Either way,
Someone's
we'll
back
see
at
it
the
in
front.
instance.
The wind's back on.
Yeah.
That way you look to see if you're the Alpine duo, but life's life. Cracked. Second time's a charm. Make the overtake for the lead. Beg. To be fair, Matthew Armaking, both deserve to be on the podium no matter what today, I think.
Oh yeah.
And Track, to be fair, he's had a stormer.
Yes, so
Apart from
His
the part
driving
where he's
recovery.
absolutely murdered Jerk at Will Druid. Apart from that, he's had a really good race. Only 4 DNFs, one of which you caused.
There's not a DNF, there's DSQ, okay?
5 cars in the pits. What you look to see. Darrell's kept his wing on, which fair play to him.
Packer fan stays out. And just overtakes
Yeah,
him.
nah, fam. You're at the point where it's, if you pit now, you're last. Oh, sorry, you're 11th.
11. Yeah.
It's not worth it. You might as well just stay out, cross your fingers that you can hold on to a point or two. Although, you've got Sam behind you, so that's a blessing, because he won't make crazy moves. But behind him, you've got Positive. He'll make a crazy move. He'll go
I don't know
for
why
it.
people say that about Sam. I think Sam, if you're midway through a race, Sam won't make any crazy moves. But I think on the start of a race, Sam will send it just as much as any other driver. He won't be like mental with it.
Yeah, he's a good
But
driver.
I think he will.
But he's not as aggressive as other people. Like, you watch here, like, Jesus Christ. He's looking at every corner, he's looking for some way through. Sam more, he'll wait for the DRS. He'll chill behind and go for the move when he can. On the start of the race, you have to be aggressive at the start of the race. You have to be willing to make moves. You don't make moves, you're being overtaken. The best form of defense is off. But you have to be aggressive at the start. He's good at being aggressive and not making clumsy mistakes, but part is more of a passive driver. He's not as passive as some people. Some people, I swear, I haven't seen make an overtake this season, but it is what. I'm not gonna recall anyone out on that.
Yeah, some people really are. They'll just let it happen on us. And won't fight.
Just facts, you know.
Won't fight it. Reminds me of
Nothing. Both of them are good races. Both of them.
if
are-
it comes to solid, they'll fight it. If it comes to each other, they won't.
It's a bit of a shame for racing. It's awful. You fight everyone like you fight everyone. I understand your teammates, but surely at some point you have enough respect for each other where you could go wheel to wheel with each other and not hit each other and not have to worry about it. When me and Harvey used to battle in season 1, well, battle at some point, so just let me go without me asking, but when we did, we never team ordered each other out the way. it was always fight for it as hard as you can. If it was at the point of the race where you know, oh, I'm faster than you, if you let me go catch him, it would let me pass, and I'll let him pass, but always used to fight each other when we had the opportunity. And there's nothing to lose, nothing to gain.
Yeah, if you're like, they're on similar strategies but just inverted. Like, Armour King just let Matthew pass on...
I don't understand why he
when
was
he
letting
was
pass,
coming
so
up the pits.
you're
Yeah.
fighting for the championship, you're in the battle still.
Exactly.
Right.
He's not that much faster either.
All it takes
Armour
is
King could
Solid
defend.
and Matt having the terrible luck that he's had, because he's had pretty bad luck in terms of being caught out in the wrong places. All it takes is them
Yeah,
to
like the safety
look
car.
to reverse, and there he is, he could win the championship easily. He's just not had the luck on his side right now, but luck always comes someone's way at some point, so we'll see. Safety car restart, here we go. Come on, Tracked. I'd love to see the underdog win today. That would cheer my mood up. Although you're probably getting a penalty after the race, but still, on track it'd be lovely. And Matthew's gone. Solid right behind Armour King.
Will he try it?
Here we
Oh,
go.
that's dangerous.
Repeat of that one.
Pepski's out already.
Pepski's been done in the final corner. Track's right behind Matthew. Come on, man. You come for a wing it. Everyone's so close to each other.
He can do it here down the inside.
Around
the outside here.
Round the outside he goes. Bit of contact. Fair racer now. Who's pushed
Slots out
Matthew
the
wide. Down the inside. Matthew can get better exit. We'll be able to tuck in behind him. He's got
Hamilton Verstappen.
we got the better traction. Side by side into Cops. And Matthew backs out. He's going to try again though. Solid and Armour King going out as well. And Track's hold on. Track can win this race.
That is good.
Can win this race
This
on
is a
the
long
track.
straight with a lot of turn.
Armour King's right behind him as well. Matthew again. Track's brilliant car placement on his behalf. But he's gone deep. He's going to be under pressure again.
That's not the one I want to see.
Armour behind the both of them. The pack of fans kept close. He's kept it with the DRS. Oh, kept him in a good tow anyway. Here comes Matthew again. He's just chilling. Oh, Solid's hit the back of Armour King. Oh no.
Solid's round.
Yo,
That's his
Muppet.
championship. Down and damaged. He comes back on and makes contact with Hurricane. Bit of a dangerous re-entry there. And spins again. Yep, he's
Race
last.
over. Are you okay, and Kieran hold on to the win on track. Matthew won't do anything silly now because he knows. Well, here he is.
Championship contenders out. But here he comes on tracks, maybe? No.
And he won't make a move into it. He'll make a move in the final straight if he makes a move at all, because Track's got the penalty, plus got another one coming likely. Harvey's probably going to jump a few places up for not having a penalty, so good on him. Well, there's the DNF as well. Everyone's DNF on the last lap. Here comes Matthew. Bob's your uncle. Track's a bit weavy to be honest, but yeah, it's what it is.
Positive and Sam. Round the final corner, wheel to wheel. But round the very final corner, it's Trax who leads on track, comes across first, but it's Matthew who wins from Armour King. Trax gets on the podium though. Harvey up to P4.
That's not after the penalty.
Wow, that's very good. Yeah, and then some random positions that we don't know because penalties.
Oh, that was fun.
It's now P1-2 once again. And they escape by many, many points from AlphaTauri in the Constructors. I will be very, very surprised if these aren't the Constructors' Champions.
Yeah, they basically are. They'll probably have it confirmed in like 3 races time.
Sounds about right. So it's then Sam in P5, Pagafan in P6, Positive in P7 is good again. He's mental. He's a tier 2 driver.
Captain
Hurricane
consistent.
P8.
Could have been so much more if not for his penalty.
In 9. Oh, yeah, it would have. English Big Boy in P9, good recovery, 10 places. And Galactic Llama in P10. Galactic Llama's got points in tier 1! Oh, that's great.
The seams. Only took World War 4 kicking off. Well, thank you for the result in case we need it. I think it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for watching. And I hope you've enjoyed that, like we have, because there were only 2 safety cars and they were close. There was some good racing, and a lot of wheel-to-wheel, good action for the majority of the race. So yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure time tomorrow, and this time for round 9, which is somewhere. You know where it is? Round 10's Brazil. Where's? A good check. That's round 9 is Monaco. Okay, maybe don't. Okay, so next week after that is Brazil. Join us then. So until then, goodbye.